Welcome to another installment on your Youthful Advisors channel. If this is your first time here, hey. Anyways, let me go ahead and get into this story on creation. I got a simple story to tell you about how the universe started and why things are the way that they are here. Because I asked myself, when I was growing up, I used to have a really hard time wrapping my mind around the fact that everything, or seemingly so, everything in life, in existence, is so flawed. And I'm like, why would God, quote unquote, make life like this? Why would God make life so surrounded by suffering and pain? So I did some deep digging. If this is your first time on this channel, I guess you wouldn't necessarily know, but I've got a lot of abilities in the spirit realm and stuff. So I have the ability to basically just go to sleep and go into the spirit realm and find out whatever information I want to find out. Everybody has access to this stuff. Some people refer to it as the source consciousness. So basically I can just get to the source and find out whatever I want. I'm going to do a separate video on that if you guys want me to. Leave a comment down below. Let me know you want to know about different ways that you can tune in and get in what I call downloads. And it's actually pretty simple. It's just a matter of growing the ability, but that's not the subject of this video. So like I said, if you want to really know about that, leave a comment letting me know. I'll get that to you guys. So anyways, so about creation. So imagine this. I'm going to explain this as simple enough for a little child to understand. That way we can all comprehend this. So if you are the highest intelligence, right, the most perfect of perfect things that exist, just imagine how uneventful your life would be because of the simple fact that there are no problems whatsoever. You know how in a movie, right, like the one thing that is for sure is going to be in the movie to make it a movie is the fact that there's going to be some kind of conflict or problem. All right, so you can't go throughout life without any kind of conflict, because that's the simple fact of you wouldn't have life at all if there wasn't anything to gain or anything to go towards. So you have to have goals, you have to have stumbles. There has to be these things in order for the movie to be entertaining and worth watching. And that's what makes life worth living, is the fact that you have things to work towards. You have things that you achieve, you have things that you fail at, etc. So the highest consciousness, if you want to call them God, source, he, she, they, it doesn't really matter. The most high intelligence basically got bored one day. It's like, bro, I'm tired of being perfect. I want to watch a movie, or I want to play a video game, because that's what people do. Whenever things are becoming too monotonous, it's like, okay, I need to create some kind of matrix to entertain myself. So that's what happened. So basically, the most high consciousness, aka all of us, the collective consciousness, decided to disperse itself and become all of these individual minds. Okay, so now there's me and there's you, and we identify as individuals instead of not necessarily knowing that we all came from the same creation, aka ourselves. So that's why you hear a lot of people say something like I am God, or we are gods, and stuff like that. So whenever you wrap your mind around this, it's pretty easy to comprehend. So if there's a boredom, I could call it boredom, that happens with somebody who's too perfect, naturally they're going to create some kind of forms of entertainment. So it might be a video game, a movie, however you want to look at it. You could look at life like it's a video game. So basically God, the highest consciousness, just decided to create a video game, and we're all the created players. So you know how you can get on a video game, you can create your own player, make them as big or as small as you want them to be, give them special strengths and abilities and all of that stuff. You know, customize the avatar, give them different hair, give them different color skin, facial hair, its clothes, etc. That's all we're doing here. That's all this is. So we created a video game called Earth, basically. I like to think about it this way, and I like to explain it this way, because it gives people, or at least it gives me, a sense of comfort, and it kind of like explains why life is the way it is, and why people suffer, and why things are sometimes challenging. Because it's like, why would things have to be this way? Why do people have to die? Why do people have to be in pain? And it's like, it's for entertainment purposes. That's what life is itself. Life is for entertainment purposes specifically. So when you look at it that way, it's like, wow, none of this stuff really does matter. And we can say that it doesn't really matter, because it's the truth is nobody's in any real danger, because Whenever we die, we leave this body and we just go back to where we came from, or we come back here. We do whatever we want to do, whatever we know how to do. But the truth is that life is for entertainment purposes, and that's as simple as it gets. It wouldn't be a good movie if everything was perfect, okay? You wouldn't even want to read that book if everything was just a great day every day. You wouldn't want to watch that movie if there was no drama. You wouldn't want to watch that TV show if there was no drama. You wouldn't want to play that video game if it was too easy to play. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at life from that perspective, it makes you take it easy and just relax a little bit better. And, well, don't take life so seriously. Obviously, you want to do your best, though, so you got to figure out how to balance. So the next time you have a challenge in your life and you're trying to figure something out and you kind of wonder why things are so challenging or whatever, just know that you did it. You did it to yourself. You created this life, and of course you're creating this life. So you can do whatever you want to do, and you can change stuff whenever you want to change it. It's as simple as that. So feel free to chime in and tell me what you think about this story or this explanation that I gave in the comment section below. And subscribe and give me that thumbs up if you feel like I earned it. Till next time, have a great one.